Hello everyone, my name is Idara Iang. Welcome back to my channel, Everyday with Idara Iang. If you've not yet subscribed, please click on that subscribe button and turn on the notification for more videos from me. Thank you very much. Today, it's actually going to be like me starting on a very sad note. Um, we all know what has been happening. I think for the past like 2 weeks or so, we've been talking about this woman of God, Osinachi, that that died at the hands of domestic abuse by her husband, allegedly, because the case is in court. Okay, and this news has been like being carried from left, right, and center, and I'm sure people have been hearing about the news. Okay, the sad news. Now I'm just coming up with an update about what has been going on. Remember, the family of Osinachi was did accuse her husband of domestic violence, and that it was because of the domestic violence that she died, not about I think they lied that it was throat cancer, but the wife's sister came out and said no, it was not throat cancer, it was allegedly. They allegedly lied. I have to use the word allegedly because it's in court. Okay, so they said allegedly said that it was throat cancer. Now the sister of Osinachi came out and said no, it's a lie that it's allegedly domestic violence by the husband. Now, if you do not know the full story, I'll just summarize it for you. We all heard the news broke that Osinachi was dead and that it was true as a result of throat cancer. Now, the children, the family of the of Osinachi did not even know anything, did not hear anything. Like the husband did not call them to be like, "Oh, your sister, something has happened." It was the friend of the family that called and said your sister was hit on the chest and then she was rushed to the hospital and that was where she died. And so the sister and family of Osinachi decided to not let it go. Like, you've killed our sister, you've been doing this for how long, you've been married. They have 4 kids together, 3 boys and 1 girl. So no, we won't let it go. So they took him to court, saying that is the one that actually caused her death. Now, the man's name is Peter Nwanchukwu'S. He came out to say is not guilty of these charges, and he brought his lawyers and whoever, because Osinachi was a very, very well known singer. She was invited round Nigeria and she was being paid well, like she was being paid well to sing, guys. So, and he controlled the purse. So you can imagine he had a lot of money, in my own opinion, anyway. So he decided to get like a lawyer and all that. And but then, of course, because of the outcry of the family and because of how much she's so loved, I feel like it was a lost battle from the beginning. So the people in officials, the head of the women affairs, all these governors and all that got involved, came to the family, interviewed the man, also interviewed the kids, because even though I think the oldest is like 13 or 15 years old, yeah, and I think the youngest is like 7 or so. Even though they are young, they could see exactly what was happening, and they allegedly basically threw the man under the bus, like, yes, my first of all, they were like, no, no, they were tight lips. I think the man was around. I'm just recapping everything that I have been hearing about what has been happening. The man was around during the interview. Then he asked them to excuse them. The man left. When he left, it actually reminded her, the boy, he's a boy. The first one is a boy. That remember what your mother has taught you. Your mother was a good woman. Your mother was a Christian. Your mother loved God. Your mother taught you not to lie. Will you tell me the truth? And then he started opening up. He said, yes, he used to beat her. Yes, that it's been very chaotic in the house. He doesn't even know how to read. A 15-year-old boy doesn't know how to read because he cannot read and assimilate and pass exams because the house is chaotic. Anyways, I'll come back to that. What to be done about the kids. Anyways, basically he confessed and told the people in officials, the governors and all that, what has been happening in the house, how his mother has been suffering. And as a result of that, they decided to like take it to court and all that. Now these are pictures of the when he was arraigned in court. This is Peter. Nwanchuku, okay? And I have some snippet of what the news people that were in the house, that were in the court said. One of them said that shame and regret filled his face. That is Peter Nwanchuku, with so much going on in his heart when he appeared before his children and the family members of his late wife. Peter Nwanchuku, husband of late gospel singer Osinachi Nwanchuku, was paraded before his kids and family members. It happened after the Minister of Women Affairs, Dame Pauline Tallinn, visited the force at headquarters where he is being held. In a statement released by the Director's Press and Public Relations of the Ministry, Olujimi Oyetomi Tallinn demanded that there should be adequate punishment for him. Okay, I'm just summarizing everything. Then she also stated that she would be enlisting the support of the governor of Abia State as well as the representative of the constituency where the late Osinachi hails from, and the assistant of the governor of Enugu State and his wife to give psychosocial support for the kids. Yes, that's very important. She said, "We would pursue justice for the late singer and her family. The alleged killer must not go unpunished to serve as deterrents to other men who are in the habit of beating women. The four children of the deceased singer are on second-term holiday from their school in Abuja and may be relocating to Enugu to join their grandparents until the present travel is sorted. I strongly rebuke those who were in the know of the suffering of the late Osinachi without coming out with what they knew. Although we are crying over spilled milk, we will pursue this matter to ensure that justice is done to that late singer's family and to ensure that there is deterrence to others so that nothing like this will ever happen." Reporting, IGP Usman Akali ordered that the suspect be brought in and paraded before the minister, children, and others to ensure that he was still in the custody of the police. Yeah, because that's very important. Very, very important because you know how mago Nigeria is full of mago. You just pay someone and before you know it's no longer in the police cell. He said that police will investigate this matter with all alacrity and responsibility in all cases such as this. Expert opinion on cause of death are sought. We have enlisted National Hospital Abuja, and as soon as the outcome is received, we will charge the suspect to court. It will be swift as much as possible. We just want to assure the public that the suspect is still in our custody. The visiting family members include the twin sister of the late Osinachi, Eze Grace Amarachi, the brother, the late sister's children, that's three boys and a girl, as well as two other females, which include Deborah Rupkop, who was simply described as a close friend to the family. Yeah, as in, you can see the picture of the man. It was so sad seeing. It was very annoying actually. This man is still alive, and the person that he victimized is okay. This man is still alive, and the person he allegedly victimized is actually in the grave. Like it's really, really, really sad. And this, okay, first of all, talking about the kids, I really think that it's very important that there's a lot of psychosocial. They said there was going to be a lot of therapy. They need to do it. A 15-year-old boy cannot read and write, which is normal in that kind of family where you cannot even speak. To breathe is like it's hard to breathe. I'm just trying to imagine the trauma they must have been going through, and this is all his life. It's not like it was free for a while, then but for the past 4 years, yeah, things have been bad. Since he was born, he has been like that. Like, what the hell? Those kids need a lot of therapy and they need a lot of love. They need people to tell them that we love you, you can breathe, you can sit down, you can play, you can relax, you can chill, just breathe. Okay, this is a different environment. You're no longer with your dad, your mom. I know you miss her and you would wish that you're with her, but she's watching over you, she loves you, those kind of things. I need to do it for every single day for a very, very long time. I hope that they get through this successfully and turn out to be great adults in the future. Okay, and I remember the mother of Osinachi. She said this. She said, her name is Mrs. Madu. She poured out her heart while speaking to the members of the Nigerian Association of Women Journalists, advising young ladies to be careful when selecting their spouses. She said when Peter came to for her daughter's hand in marriage, he presented himself as a pastor from Anambra State. All these people that are saying pastor this, pastor that, This is that's why I read that part, that particular part. All these men of God that come, they share every day daily verse on social media, Bible verse of the day, Bible, and you're feeling impressed. Oh my God, this person is sharing Bible verse of the day on his Instagram, on his this. He must be a Christian. Beware of them, oh. When you finally get to know of them, you even prefer the ones that are not even praying. I'm not I'm not saying don't marry a Christian if you're a Christian, if that's what you want. I'm just saying you sharing Bible verse, seeing the person praying and all that is not a sign that he's a good person. Still look before you leave, even if he is the overseer of that church. He's preaching and casting and binding. Still get to know him. Still be wary. Don't use that and just jump blindly and say this is God's church for me. Please, though, I have seen me. I'm a church girl, so I have seen. I know church guys. You see, little brother always sharing Bible verse every day. You're feeling like, oh my God, it's a lie. Oh, it's a lie. It's a lie. Anyways, it's not all of them, but majority of them they come under that guise. So you have to treat him the way you treat the other people that are coming for your hand in marriage. Study them. Don't use what you know online to judge them. Use what you know about them to judge them. Anyways, that's my own opinion. I pray that our soul rest in perfect peace, and our children get the help that they need because they need a whole lot of help. And I pray that everything goes on well with our family, and that our family be able to bear this loss as much as they possibly can. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please like this video, share with your friends and family, click on that subscribe button while you are at it, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching, and bye.